Oh my goodness. Looky here, it's the WC, man. Back with another video, back for another season on YouTube, man. It's season premiere month, man. Did you think that I wasn't going to show up? Did you thought I wasn't going to show up? Back on YouTube, man. Try to get it in, try to get down, man. So good to be back, man. So good to be back. What is this, like my 5th or 6th year? This got to be my 5th or 6th year on YouTube, man. Happy anniversary to me. But anyway, man. Like I said, it's good to be back. I want to get right into it, man. I heard the cheesy Donahue music. I feel like a talk show host doing this topic right here. If you're watching this video, man, I would expect that you already understand what's going on between Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, and Tiffany Haddish, and a bunch of gang of other people. As far as I'm concerned, you already understand that coming to this video. All right, so apparently, what happened today? Let me get y'all caught up if y'all not already caught up. Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish went to the Breakfast Club this morning. All right, this is Friday, to promote their new movie called Night School. And you folks should have heard, like, if you heard this interview, bro. I didn't even listen to all 39, 40 something plus minutes of them being on there. I don't think I could have took it. So I listened to this 11-minute clip. And in this 11-minute clip, you hear Kevin Hart basically defend Tiffany Haddish, just like, man, like, we talk about knight in shining armor defending. We talk about let me lick your toe jam defending. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's as far as I'm going to go. I ain't going to go no farther because, YouTube runs those little transcripts of what you say. So I can get away with saying those things. But everything else I probably can't get away with saying. Okay? I actually want to make some dollars off of this video if you feel what I'm trying to say. But anyway, you hear this man Kevin Hart just come at Cat Williams, and I'm telling you like this. Let me break this down for y'all so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. I'm not defending Cat Williams. He's done a bunch of stuff, checkered past, a bunch of stuff that's just really unbecoming of somebody of his level of talent. It's just, some people will say it's somewhat wasted talent because, Kevin Hart brought up in the interview and said that he basically took Cat's spot for the most part. Like the spot that was there for Cat, and Cat just said, "Look, I don't want nothing to do with it." And he read off his reasons. I can't go over all those reasons in this video because I want to make sure this video is not too long. Okay, so he said something about the Illuminati, so I'll say that and then I'll leave it alone. All right, but it's just like what y'all have to understand is that Cat Williams, when he was talking about 2 million, because this is what Kevin Hart brought up, when he was talking about 2 million. Cat was talking about his career numbers. That's what he was saying. All right. If you sell out the Phillips Arena in Atlanta about 7 to 8 times, which I'm pretty sure he's done over his career, right? If you sell out that place about 7 to 8 times right there, like that's about what? How much is that? That's what, like, roughly 200,000 right there, tickets right there. If you sell it out about 6 to 7. Look, I ain't trying to do too much math. I ain't come up here to do no math. But I'm just trying to say, if you sell it out about 8 to 9 times, right? Tickets sold, it kind of like that's believable that he could sell that much over his career, 2 million. You got Kevin Hart coming out talking about, oh, I ain't seen you on the Forbes list. You're not on the Forbes list here and this and this and this and that. Like, Kevin Hart sounded like a beat slave, man. Y'all, like, if you haven't heard that Breakfast Club interview, and I'm gonna tell you like this. If you haven't heard it, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't blame you because everything that's going on with Charlemagne and DJ Envy and Angela Yee, those people are not really easy to listen to. All right, they're just not. All right, those people are just not. They're not easy to listen to. And everything that's been going on with Charlemagne this summer, bro. Like, I kind of stayed silent on that, but he's got another show coming out, and like, there needs to be a takedown network for Charlemagne like they do for other people. This guy just doesn't need to be in prime time at all. Like, as far as I'm concerned, he doesn't need to be there. But getting back to Kevin Hart and Cat Williams, like, this whole situation right here just puts a spotlight on how bad how bad of a Hollywood shield Hart is. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, even though I don't necessarily respect some of the stuff that Cat Williams has done, slapping people in Target, um, with some other stuff that he has done, man. Like the kid put him in a MMA hold a couple years ago. Like maybe what was that, 2 years ago? Man, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that he's been through, but from the standpoint of him staying true to who I think that he really is, or what you believe that he really is, he's got that over Kevin Hart. I think that Kevin Hart is just a Hollywood puppet. They just come off fake and phony, and then not only are you fake and phony, you're not funny on top of that. Like, if you feel as though that Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish are funny, please comment down below and tell me how. Tell me why. I mean, it's just, there's a lot of unfunny comedians out here, and there's a bunch of funny comedians that don't get the shine like that a Kevin Hart and a Tiffany Haddish gets. That's the reason why Cat Williams said what he said. It's not like what he said about, Lil Rel and all them other people. Like, it's not the what he said about them was not true. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's not, he said, like, everything that he said about those comedians, to a certain extent, I've either thought or felt myself. Alright? But I'm just one person. I'm not necessarily taking Cat's side necessarily, because what he said, how he went off on Wanda, you hear the whole story. Like, I can't necessarily fault him for what he said to Wanda. I don't necessarily fault him and what he's saying about the rest of these comedians. He basically gave a state of black comedy on that show, and I think he knocked it out the park, because I've had those same thoughts and feelings. I really have. One more thing I want to get to in this video, man. Night School opens up this weekend. I want to make sure I post this like Friday afternoon, Friday night ish. Do you guys feel as though that Night School is going to open up #1 in the box office this weekend? I personally think that Predator is going to take it for another week in a row. I've heard that Predator was good up until a certain point, and then it was terrible. But do you guys think that this movie will be the #1 movie in America through this weekend and possibly next weekend? If you do, let me know down below. I've got to go. Go ahead and cue the cheesy Donahue music. It's the WC back for a brand new season, man. Y'all know how it is. Make sure that you hit the like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell next to the subscribe button, so the next time I upload a video, you'll get it. Okay? The Donahue music is gonna play. The cheesy Donahue music. And until next time, folks, peace out.